Hey. Welcome back to Chronicles of the Curvaceous. You know we fabulous and tenacious. We dropping faith-based weight loss motivation. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Queen Fitness here. Back again for yet another video. Um, it's Motivational Monday. I got my, still got it, y'all. I got that blessings jar. And you know how we do on Motivational Monday. We count our blessings. So before I get into this Project Core, Strong Core workout video, I want to just take a few minutes just to count my blessings. And one of the first things I will put in this jar is you guys. I am definitely grateful for our subscribers, the people who are still rocking with your girl in the midst of all our transition and everything. They still continue to see the views and the comments and all that stuff is a blessing. Um, I'm grateful for the support of my family and friends, those people who have just came alongside me, held up my arms through all of this, y'all. I am super grateful for, of course, more than anything, my relationship with God. You know, faith without works is dead, guys. And I truly believe that Chronicles of the Curvaceous is going to be a household name. And in order for us to get to that place, in order for us to reach the masses that need the healing and need the growth and need to be able to really take their life back, it's going to take me consistently picking up this camera and being transparent and being vulnerable and doing what I am assigned to do in earth. And y'all, I'm grateful that I'm grateful this morning for my desire to keep going. You know, my drive. Uh, as I shared with you guys in the sister sit down conversation years ago, when me and my sister actually talked about the journey. You know, I started my journey back in 2014, and when I first started my journey, y'all know, and I'm not gonna get too deep into this because this is really not the objective of this video, but I want to share it for those of you who may be new to this channel, who may not really understand what Chronicles of the Curvaceous is. You know, we might have gotten to your algorithm because you're looking for a core workout. So I'm not going to get too deep in it, but I do want to give you a brief recap of how I got to where I am today. So in 2014, I was taking care of an elderly lady, and at the time, I was, of course, like I still am today, morbidly obese, but I was struggling to breathe, and I was helping her get a bath. And in the midst of helping her get a bath, she was like, she wasn't being malicious. She just came to me and she was just like, you know, woo, this bath done wore you out, and it wore me out too. And her statement was like a siren going off in my spirit, y'all. It just really hit me because I knew I was overweight. I knew I was struggling to breathe, but you know, sometimes when we are close to people, when we love them, we will see the changes, we'll see what's going on, but we won't say nothing because we're afraid to offend somebody. We don't want to hurt their feelings or whatever the case may be. So I mean, people that were around me, they saw the changes that I was going through, but out of love, out of apprehension, I don't know what it was, but they never said anything to me about the weight that I was gaining. And I know that this lady was not being malicious at all. I know that she was just really just simply stating what she had observed. You know, that I was doing something that should have been a easy task for me at 33 years old, but because I had neglected myself to that extent, I didn't have what it was hard for me. I was struggling to breathe. She was struggling to breathe, and she was like, "Well, how old are you?" And I'm like, "I'm 33 years old." She's like, "33?" She was like, "When I was your age, I was jumping fences." And she was just like, you know, just really talking about how the difference in the era that when she was growing up into where I was. Because, I mean, there was a higher demand for our seniors. And they had to, you know, certain things they just had to do. But I had gotten into a sedentary lifestyle, and I really wasn't just I wasn't real active and none of that. So I just had gained weight because I had stopped doing. I went transition in adulthood and didn't keep up with the activities. So because I didn't keep up with the activities and I went through depression and all that, I gained weight. So fast forward, here we are, 2024, and I have been on my journey now almost 10 years. Next month it'll be 10 years. And my journey has not been just cookie cutter straight to the point, just lose weight kind of thing. It's been full of hills and valleys, and this thing called life been life, and as folks say. I go through emotional battles, and I'll lose 20, 30 pounds, and then I'll go through something and I'll stop working out and I'll gain it back. And the purpose of Chronicles of the Curvaceous is to, well, initially, Chronicles of the Curvaceous was started because my sister, may she rest in peace, Asia, started Chronicles as a personal video diary for herself. She was chronicling a birthday goal of losing 20 pounds. And we had both been on different journeys before, and we realized that psychologically, that's the mind battles was the biggest part of a health and wellness journey. So she knew that if she was going to be successful in getting those 20 pounds off, that she needed to deal with the emotional side of how she gained the weight. So she started sitting down, doing personal videos to herself and chronicling how she was feeling on from a day-to-day basis, and watching the scale and what was happening and all of that. So that's what it was started for. But how many of y'all know God has a plan? He has a plan that none of us can even we initially we may not even see, if we don't may not even understand. And initially, it was just a personal video diary. But God has since evolved it into a movement. And his desire and his plan is to help transform lives by actually allowing us to be candid and transparent, and invite people into our own journeys, but help them find their way and navigate their way through their personal journey. So now, Chronicles of the Curvaceous YouTube channel has been going since 2017. Woo woo! Thank you, Jesus. The actual private support group on Facebook has been active since 2020. Woo woo! 4 years in. And we just reached 3 years with our actually public like page on Facebook as well. So we have, since you come from behind the camera, come from behind the computer screen, and started in 2022. We had our first health and wellness fair. Woo woo! Look at how God is doing it. So we had a health and wellness fair in 2022, we had one in 2023, and then this year, we stepped it up even further. God has allowed us to do our first game plan for success workshop. So it is growing. The vision is expanding, and this year we will have another health and wellness fair. I am working on the details, and I promise y'all, as soon as I get everything together, I'm gonna drop the details for you guys to be able to come out and actually enjoy. Last year's health and wellness fair was so amazing. We had a nurse practitioner that came out and really dove into people's concerns with their own physical health, and we had a dance session. We had the Brandon Alexander, the fitness motivator, came out and poured out. And of course, Chronicles of the Curvaceous, we do what we do. We pour it out into the people, and I'm super excited. So, now that we got all of the brass tacks out of the way, let me just first get this little disclaimer. I am not a professional. I am just training myself. I am working on me and inviting you to watch as I work on me. I ain't no doctor. I ain't no fitness guru, none of that. I'm just a individual who just is aspiring to change my life, and in the process impact and change other people's lives as well. So, y'all, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe because, of course, you know that those things are going to help get us in the algorithm, help keep our channel relevant, and all of that good stuff. Yeah. So let's just get into this Project Strong Core. So Project Strong Core, I just launched this project um the other day. I don't remember the exact date, but my goal here is for the next 6 months to work on strengthening my core. I um I shared in the last video, I tend to shy away from core exercises. I know I need to have a strong core, but I don't like doing stuff like core exercises. But I realized that our strength stems from our core, and I realized that if I want to get these muscles together, I need to get this core like it's supposed to be. So for the next 6 months, and I say 6 months because my birthday is in September, y'all. So for the next 6 months, I'm working on from now until my birthday. I am going to strategically work on my core, and so I am. Of course, like I said, I'm not a professional, so don't come for me in the comments if my form ain't where you think it's supposed to be and all that good stuff. I'm just working on me. I'm just of course, laying the foundation. So it will get better over time as I continue to strive to grow and to strengthen my core. So let's get into it. So y'all, let me tell you just a quick little backdrop thing. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to start doing this strong core project. So I was watching I've been watching these reels, right? And this lady, she was doing this little exercise like this, and she was like, and of course, at first, like, she had this big belly and all that stuff. And I'm not saying this to be making fun of her, but it just kind of like I was watching the transformation of how just starting out just doing this in her videos. She just got some random videos. She was doing this in her videos. And I watched, like, and y'all, I'm sorry, my pants keep rolling down. But I was watching her do, and then she was showing, how it started at first and how she couldn't hardly do the exercises. And then as it gradually, like months later, like her stomach flattened so much. I was like, whoa, like, okay, maybe it might be something to this thing. So maybe I might need to, if it'll work for her, maybe I need to, maybe I need to work on this core thing. Maybe that might be my that might be my area that I need to work on. So that's where it come from, just watching her video. But if you all have been following the channel for a while, you know that at the latter part of last year, to help keep myself engaged in my own journey, I started doing these 21-day challenges. And so I said, well, maybe I might do, and I'm gonna do this. I may do a 21-day challenge to get myself a strong core. And this is how these guys. This is to work on your obliques. And I need to change my position. I'm trying not to hit this bar. The high knees. So doing those high knees is going to help with this lower belly. It's gonna tighten my glutes and my thighs. So yeah, high knees. Y'all, and I don't like mountain climbers. I don't like them, but they beneficial. Mountain climber, and I'm just doing a little quick overview so you can see some examples. When I get off this camera, I'm gonna really get it in, but I just want y'all to see a quick demonstration of what I'm about to do for this workout. All right. So, crunches, and I hope you can see me. All right. These crunches, y'all, God don't bless me with a cameraman. He really is. But until he do, we're gonna keep working with this little ring light that I done bought off a TikTok shop, y'all. All right. So, weighted squats, y'all. We did these last time. Kettlebell swing. Whew. All right, guys. I think that's enough to get you an idea of some quick at-home workouts you can do. So we did, y'all let me catch my breath. I think about everything I just did. Did some crunches, some mountain climbers, some high knees, weighted squats. We did the Russian twist. We did kettlebell swings. All of those are things that you can do right here in your home. And as you can see, it don't take a whole lot to feel it, to struggling to breathe. But due to the fact that I gotta load this on the channel and I gotta wait for it to have enough time to actually upload. It take a long time. The longer, and plus, I know you guys don't like long videos. So I'm gonna turn the camera off now and continue my workout. But that's your motivational Monday. Get up, sis. Get that work done. I promise you, the future you gonna thank you later. I promise you, God, I am so grateful for me being back in 2014, for me facing my fears, getting up, even though I might have been embarrassed and intimidated by starting my journey. I showed up for me. And I showed up for me 4 or 5 days a week. And sometimes I had to do it in secluded areas and things like that. It's okay. It's okay if you're not psychologically ready to involve people in your journey. It doesn't matter about that part. Just get up. Just do what you can do to help change the trajectory of your own life, y'all. Just do what you can do to change the trajectory, that's how the word is pronounced, of your own life. Y'all, the person I was back then, I was so embarrassed and so had such low self-esteem. I was struggling. But I thank God that I conquered that place. And now, y'all can see, I don't care how winded I am. I don't care nothing about who gonna see this video. I am in a whole new headspace now. And I am actually being able to be a beacon of light and hope for other people who are where I was when I started, who just waking up, looking in the mirror and don't like what they see, feeling like, man, it's a hopeless situation. But there is nothing too hard for God. He cares about everything that matters to you. If your weight is an issue and it's something that you're struggling with, talk to God about it. Ask Him to give you a strategy. Ask Him to surround you with people that love you enough to hold up your arms while you go through the healing and the restoration process. Ask Him to show you um, the way out. The way out of it. I know it seems like it may be too much, but I promise you, you can do it. One workout at a time, one meal at a time. Just show up for you. One workout at a time, one meal at a time. If it's the Lord's will, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But in the meantime, I want you to embrace and enjoy your journey. Goodbye for now.